When Guy, a bank teller, learns that he is a non-player character in the bloodthirsty open world video game, he goes on to become the hero of the story and takes the responsibility of saving the world. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Free Guy. This movie came out back in 2021, not that long ago, was nominated for 1 Oscar, another 5 wins, and another 29 nominations. And the main cast in this is Ryan Reynolds, Jodie Comer, Taika Waititi, Lil Rel Howery, Joe Keery, Utkarsh Ambudkar, Channing Tatum, Aaron W. Reed, Britton Oldford, Camille Kostek, Mark Lano, Mike Devine, Sophie Levy, Vernon Scott, Naheem Garcia, Annabelle Gretz, Rick Plamenko, and Kenneth Israel. Making sure I was getting the names right before I said anything. But I believe I got all the names correct. That being said, let's get to my thoughts. What do I think about this movie? Is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? So before I get to all the aspects of this movie, I gotta say, this was my first time watching it. I've never seen this before, ever. So I'm glad that I finally got to watch this. And now, what do I think about this movie? I said I'm glad that I watched this. Why? Because I loved it. I loved it from the beginning to the end. I had no idea what to expect. To be honest, I think the graphics all around were awesome for 2021. They were awesome. Awesome. Pretty much like today's graphics as it was just a few years ago, pretty much. Yeah. Action. It is an action movie. I would have to say the action is actually... When there was action, it was actually pretty awesome, Pretty awesome. It was kind of low-key most of the time, but it was there, and it was actually pretty awesome the way that they decided to do things with the action. Yeah. And before I go any further, I should say 2 things. I saw this over at Disney Plus, so that's where you can go and watch it. And according to IMDb, this falls under artificial intelligence, high concept comedy, superhero action comedy, and fantasy. Yeah. And the list keeps going on, but I don't see the other categories. But the ones I do see, yeah, no, I agree with everything. Is it comedy? Yes. Oh, yes. Is there a comedic factor to it? Yes. I found myself laughing a bunch of times. But that being said, when I went right into this movie, at first I'm like, what am I watching here? And then afterwards, as I kept watching for a little bit, I'm like, okay, now I'm understanding. Okay, so it kept me, it also was a movie that kept me guessing on what's gonna happen as well. So I love when movies are like that. I really do. This was one of them. So that being said, did I cover the cast? I don't think I did. Did I? No. I think the cast did a phenomenal job. Oh yes. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think everyone did such a great job. Ryan Reynolds did such a great job. Along as the other actors. For the most part. The one that I had a bit of a problem with, minor with, is not really due to the actor per se. And before I get to that, I'm gonna touch base on the storyline. What do I think about the storyline? What do I think about the plot? So, this was the thing. With the main plot, it felt it was something very original, something new, but at the same time, it's the same. It's the same concept from other movies. But that being said, it's like for some odd reason it works. It works. It was something new. I'm not going to say anything more because I would be spoiling stuff, and you need to see the movie to understand what I'm talking about. When I said something original, it's like, no, I can't, because I'm going to spoil. I'm sorry, everyone, I can't do that. Oh, right, so, but the thing that I had the problem with was the main bad guy, which was played by Taika Waititi. I was trying to remember the name. It was played by him, Taika Waititi. And to be honest, I don't think it was the actor's fault. I think he did a great job with what he was given. Because to me personally, the main bad guy was a bit over the top. Dramatic. Yeah, a bit over the top. And like I said, I don't think it's the actor's fault. I think it was the way that the character was written, which doesn't fall on the actor, it falls on the writers. They could have done that better. They could have. But that being said, it was just a minor issue. Over the top. Yeah, a bit over the top. Oh, wait, so I think I've covered everything. So IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this movie a 7.1 out of 10. What do I think? Well, my thoughts? I think this was a great movie. A great comeback for action comedy movies. But I wouldn't give it my perfect score, so I would have to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That's my rating. If they worked a bit more on the bad guy, then yes, I probably would have given it a perfect score. But that being said, if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like the video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I intend to do soon. I am out.